Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn the next module, English for Banking and Industries, for your semester 4. In the last lecture, we learned information transfer and interpretation of data. Now we are going to learn English for Banking and Industries. In this unit, we are going to learn the use of English in the banking and industry sector. The ability to communicate effectively makes a candidate more efficient and distinguished than others. So, communication effectively is the important part in your banking and industry sectors. If you are going to join any industry, you have to speak effectively as well as write effectively. The effective writing is more than correct spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Effective writing doesn't mean only the correct spelling, punctuation, and grammar, but the used words is also important in that particular writing. Being a skilled communicator is essential to be a good manager and team leader. So, you must know how to be a skilled writer or skilled communicator, whether you are going to communicate by speaking or by writing. Objective of the unit or this module. What are the objectives that you are going to learn? And you are going to aware of writing notices, agenda and minutes of the meeting as well as advertisements. In this particular module, you are going to learn and make aware about the writing notices in the banking sector, in the industrial sector, and at the same time advertisement of any company, of any production of the company. See, first part, notice, agenda, minutes. As students of English language, we taught to acquire the skills of drafting the notice, agenda, and minutes of meeting. Let us begin with notice. First of all, we learn the notice, how to write down a notice of a meeting. A meeting is called after by giving a prior notice to all the persons expected to attend a meeting. The notice of a meeting must be issued by a competent authority. It has to be given well in advance so that members will be able to attend the meeting. In a bank or industry, the annual general meeting are conveyed after by giving notices well in advance. The notice should be written in simple and formal language and should always be brief and to the point. So, here you can understand how the notice should be written. It should be in simple and formal language, and how it is written, that is, to whom it is written, to expected persons who are going to attend a meeting. Those persons might be the members of that company, of any body, or the members of any committee. The notice of the meeting is typed or printed on the organization's letterhead. If you see our college letterhead, notices on the notice board, you can understand the letterhead. That is what it is written on the letterhead. That is the name of the organization, phone number of the organization, address of the organization, website and email address of the organization. It is mentioned on the letterhead. It must include the following points, and those notice must be include the following points, that is, name of the body, group which is to meet, which members are going to attend that particular meeting, again on which date, which day, and time of the meeting of that day, place of the meeting, that is the address and the specific room or hall of that meeting, and the next part, agenda of the meeting. These 4 points are important for the notice and agenda writing of any meeting. See, here is a specimen from your textbook, that is 43rd Annual General Meeting. Notice only for members. This is the meeting for the members, and number of the meeting 43rd annual. It means it is a yearly meeting, or the not the particular but a general meeting. You should mention in the notice the particular word, that is 43rd Annual General Meeting. All the members of the bank are hereby informed that the annual general meeting of the bank for the year 2017-18 shall be held on Sunday 29 July 2018 at 5 p.m. at Srimati N.B. Ghorpade, Narayan Guha, Ichalkaranji. Natyagruha, Ichalkaranji. To consider the following subjects, the members are requested to attend the meeting in time. So, here you can understand, here is only 2 sentences are written, and how you are going to write down this kind of notice. Remember the first part, for whom you are going to write down the meeting. Next part, day and date of the meeting. Third part, time of the meeting. Fourth part, place of the meeting, and instruction for the members. These 5 elements are important in the notice writing. Next part, what will be the agenda of that particular meeting? Here, the agenda of this notice is written down. It is the example from your textbook. See how you are going to write down the agenda of the meeting. This is the specimen. To read, and first point, to read and confirm the minutes of the previous annual general meeting held on 15 July 2017 and special general meeting held on 26 February 2018. Second, to sanction the expenditures exceeding the budget for 2017-18. Third point, to approve and sanction the annual report, balance sheet and profit and loss account for the year ended on 31st March 2017. This is the third point of discussion. To approve the distribution of net profit for the year 2017-18 as per the recommendations of Board of Directors. Fifth point, to approve the statutory audit compliance report for the year 2017-18. Next, to accept statutory auditor's report for the year 2017-18. Seventh point, to sanction the expenditure budget recommended by Honorable Board of Directors for the year 2017-18. Next point, to take note of the loans and advances given to the Board of Directors and their relatives. Next point, to accept and sanction the amendments to bylaws as proposed by Honorable Board of Directors. To grant leave for absence of the members of the bank who have not attended this annual general meeting. Next point, to consider any other subject with the permission of the chair. So, in this way, you are going to write down the agenda of the meeting. And the next point, that is by order of the Board of Directors, place Ichalkaranji, date 30th June 2018. See, this agenda of the meeting is written before month, and it is notice given on 30th June 2018, and meeting is going to held on 29th July 2018. So, and how you are going to write down the last note of it? The adjourned meeting due to want of quorum will be conducted on the same date and at the same place after half an hour, and no quorum will be necessary. So, in that way, you are going to write down the notice of the meeting and agenda of the meeting. See how the language is used in this particular meeting. What are the other details related to it? We will see in the next lecture, and we will go as per example rule. First part, we learn about the example of notice and agenda. In the next lecture, we will learn what are the important language style used in the notice and agenda. So, till then, thank you and stay home, stay safe.